never going to ask for a diamond price, which is great. And
Right.
then we'll give you confidence that this will wear like the world's finest gems and diamonds. And should anything happen, we'll replace the stones for the lifetime of the piece.
And something that's been really popular throughout jewelry in general has been the pink stone. So in this case, we have Morganite, which is that blushy pink shade done in a set from Diamonique. So 3 rings all together. Different shapes included here. The base is 14 karat rose clad. So that 14 karat rose gold is layered over the sterling silver. And then you have that perfect simulant there of the Morganite, which is actually really hard to do. Less than $100. And on 4 easy payments, $25 will get this home to you. Sizes 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10 available. There's no size 7. But the Morganite, I mean, gosh, let's start there. Let's start with that Morganite because it is wildly popular. And sometimes when you're looking at Morganite, they can be too faint. They can almost look a little brown. Of course, pairing it with the rose gold will bring out those blushy shades. But just looking at this here in the set here on the stand or even on my finger, this is that perfect light shade of the Morganite.
We really wanted to give you what we hope to find in the gemstone world when we're searching for the finest quality of Morganite. So even compared to, say, my nails, which really do have like that pinkish color, you're going to notice that the stone itself has pink but a hint of peachiness to it as well, which is really important. We don't want to have any brown happening within the Morganite or the simulated Morganite. And although that is something that we're starting to see in the natural gemstone world, some of that hint of brown is sort of, it gives you this muddy appearance. And unfortunately, that's just what's being found in the world today.
Right.
Now I turn it to the side so that you can see even down to the culet or the point of the stone itself.
Yes.
That's where you're going to also notice the pink. And that's important, how it goes from the tabletop up here all the way down to the culet, which is the point right down there. Now, in the world of simulated gemstones, sometimes what's done is a sliver of color will be placed in the center, and then a clear cap is put on the top and as well as the bottom. That means when you looked at it straight on, you'd see the color, but if you turned it this way, you'd see a disappointing clear top as well as a line throughout.
I see.
We insisted, Diamonique, that all the way around, you're going to see that color from top to bottom, full saturation, because that's what a natural gemstone will look like. And we actually turned away several versions of simulated Morganite before we came upon this one and said, yes, that's the one that we're going to name our Diamonique Morganite.
Wow. I absolutely love Morganite, and I will layer, because oftentimes we do find Morganite with the rose gold, but I will put that with my white gold and mix it up.
Sure.
And I think the reason, or sterling silver, and I think the reason, or platinum, and I think the reason why I could do that for me is because it's not just the Morganite. Usually I get Morganite and it's found with, you know, in this case, the clear Diamonique around it or diamond. And that gives me the ability to be able to pair it back to something like, you know, a white tennis bracelet that that Erin has on, just because it picks up those clear tones. So I feel like you can mix and match your metals here. Don't worry too much about, you know, well, I don't have any rose in
That's
my
a great
wardrobe
idea.
yet.
And you're not the only person that'll think like that. I know my mom was the same way. She always wore white metals. She's beautiful, salt and pepper hair. So she felt like, if my hair's silver, my jewelry's got to be silver, otherwise I won't match.
Oh, now I know where you got it from.
Yeah, we're very coordinating. But then I said to her, well, you know, I didn't push her at all. But she actually called me after a show one time, because she always watches, maybe not this early in the morning. She'll watch me later from 5 to 7 at night.
Yeah.
And she said, Erin, I saw that rose gold ring you had on. I think I'm ready to try the rose gold, because it really did look pretty on you. So we got her one, and then that was it. We opened up a whole can of worms of the rose gold world to my mom. And now she orders often one in sterling silver and one in rose gold when there's a color choice. And she's just expanded upon it. So she feels like rose gold, as so many of you do, melts into your skin. It's complementary to everyone's skin tone, and it kind of acts as a neutral.
Yes, yes. I mean, you know, we're not seeing that only in jewelry, but even in fashion and accessories. Those blushy shades have taken over what used to be the khakis and the beiges, or worked right along with them. And, you know, with a set like this, what's great is, yes, you can wear it exactly as Khadijah is, with all 3 pieces, just like that. and that is a big, bold, look at me, I'm Morganite look. And by the way, the look of that simulated Morganite weight is 1.35 carats, but then you're also getting the Diamonique simulated diamond weight of 1.15 carats, and you can actually take out that center ring if you wanted to and just stack the other two.
Yeah, let's look at these
if you
bands
wanted
for a
to do
second.
something like that, or even stack with other bands. Maybe you have eternity bands at home, maybe you have a 3-stone, a 5-stone ring, and you want to be able to play with that. I mean, think about what you have in your home, because a band like this really goes with anything, and it's less than $100 for all 3 pieces, which is pretty remarkable.
It is. I've got a band ring that's going to go great with this, and I'll show you how to layer and stack them in a minute, so you can get different looks out of, pardon me, out of this set. So here's the rose gold band on its own. Remember, what it does is it alternates for you the look of rounds and marquise, but it's actually the bezel setting, if you will, that's creating that illusion. They're all round stones. So if you want to wear one of the rose gold bands on its own, then coming up, we have a ring that coordinates to the Diamonique design of the month, and it perfectly matches in design.
And I have the earrings.
Look at that. That's it. We're going to show you earrings in this design, but look how you could create this band look and then also have the solitaire ring to wear on the other hand.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty?
That's amazing. I mean, that's why I like the sets, because you can do things like that and you're not breaking the bank. You know, you're not having to buy 4 different $100 rings here to get that look home. It's 4 easy payments of $25 to get home 3 rings, which is a really fantastic value. And it's sterling silver with 14 karat rose gold layered over that. J356218. Here is the ring that Aaron had paired back to it.